and land it. Anyways, hey, what's going on, guys? Jebba here, and today we're back with another video. Yes, we are back. Now, I'm a bit excited today. Why? Well, because if you could see by the close-up of my eyes, there's a bright circle around there. yes, I've joined the cult. But no, all seriousness, I got a new tripod. Yes, and this one has that little O light on there. So, yeah, pretty dope. I mean, I could finally get rid of that terrible lighting I always have, which I call my light bulb. You know, finally just get rid of that entirely and just use light. It could be completely dark in my room, and yet it looks bright as heck here. So, yeah, I'm really excited because like before, I usually just stack up boxes and put my camera on top of there, and that was the standard. Sometimes it'd be on my bed, stack up boxes, put them to the wall. Sometimes it'd be right here, stack up boxes, put them to the wall. And I couldn't get that close because it was really unstable. So yeah, it sucked. But with this one, I get like really close to you, like uncomfortably close to you. But yeah, enough of that weirdness. This video was requested to me by StraightupTai. He went to my Instagram, told me, hey, you react to some of my videos. And I was like, yeah, sure, man, why not? I see he's an animation creator, and I really love animators because they just put so much hard work in their videos. So, again, StraightupTai, that's his YouTube channel name. We're gonna be watching two videos. The first one is She Kissed Me Without Consent, and the second one is My 5th Grade Bully. So, let's get our headphones on and let's get watching. 3, 2, 1, let's react.
And she repeats what she said, but much louder and bolder. On the Bible, no crossies or pinkies allowed. This girl says, Can I? So an incident happened to me at school some years ago. It was just an incident that I was just not ready for. I never really told people this story because they never usually believe me when I do. And it's just really weird to tell. Like, I just get weird. But I remember it like it was yesterday, man. The final days of school was counting down, which meant end of year events like field day were very much active. I was a big fan of field day mainly because of how social and lively it would usually get, and I got to hang out with my friends, and for the most of the day it was just a blast for me. But there was this one girl, we'll call her Amelia. Now I couldn't 100% say now that Amelia back then was completely in love with me. It's not even a question. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but it was the honest, dead truth. It was the truth. The signals this girl would give were almost like cringe level. I mean, you would have to be a complete moron to not see these signs. I mean, I was the moron, but I have an excuse.
Yeah, I
was
can't
so
even be mad.
oblivious to any and every.
I can't even be mad because that's most guys. That's especially me. Because I remember in the past where girls just threw me a handful of signals, and I just missed them. I literally just missed them. Nothing processed in my mind that thinks, hey, this girl's flirting with you. No, it just said, okay, that's it. And there's times where like I'm laying in the bed, it's late, I'm about to go to sleep, and that memory of me, like, hey, remember when you were in middle school and that girl said you were cute, and you said, thanks? There have been few times where I could have easily gone to girlfriend, but I was just too much of an idiot to see signals, alright? Girls, even when you're direct with guys, they will still miss the signals. I promise you that. You have to be straight up in these cases. I mean, if I'm being honest, if a girl said to me, hey, I want to date you, I would still miss the signal. All right. It's just I don't know why guys are just built different that way. You know, it's you have to be like more. What's the word? Upfront. Like imagine being upfront and like be 10 times more. All right. And hopefully, he will get your signals. Uh, let's get back.
Free kind of affection. Like, if you are a girl and you had an interest in me back then, good luck, because I would most likely never know unless you flat out told me. But if you were expecting me to read signs or signals, that you're better off just talking to a brick wall or trying with someone else, because I was not it. So, we're halfway through field
You're
day.
not alone, man.
And the main
You're not
event
alone.
I participated in was the 1v1 racing events because of how competitive they would usually get. I was a decent racer on any other day, but that particular day, I must have been a whole unit on the field because I had like 9 wins and 0 losses. Got my record looking better than LeBron's in the finals. Like, no one could see me that day. So, I take a short, well-deserved break, with my homies, with my friends. I'm tired, I'm sweaty and whatnot because it's field day and it gets hot from time to time. I'm chilling, and then eventually Amelia walks up to me and we're talking about stuff and life and sports and whatnot, and eventually the conversation comes to an end. We disperse. When the convo ends, you just disperse and go separate ways. Yeah, that's at least that's what I did. I turned my back from this girl and I hear her mumble a little song. I hear her mumble something, but I couldn't quite decipher what she said. So like naturally I ask, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry, did you say something? I wasn't paying attention. Huh? And she repeats what she said, but much louder and bolder. On the Bible, no crossies or pinkies allowed. This girl says, Can I lick your face? Huh? What, ma'am? I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt because it was like 100 degrees outside. Maybe she's hallucinating. Maybe she's not thinking right. So I figured that logically, I won this girl over. Logically, this girl wouldn't want to do this, right? Now at this point, all my friends hear this and they're actively watching.
Bro.
And waiting for what I'm gonna say. So I say something stupid. I say something like, "You're too funny. If you're thirsty, just go get some water, Amelia." Like just trying to change the subject or just something.
My man,
I failed
the comebacks.
that task so miserably because next thing I knew, something rough yet wet was sliding up my face. This girl just licked me. She just licked my face. Never before in my life have I felt so violated. This girl looked at me with the most ominous and deceitful look I have ever seen. And my friends are just looking at me, even though they didn't know what to do, because at that age, things like that don't just happen, especially in the open. I'm heated, livid. So out of nowhere, I get the balls to say something. Amelia, are you correct?
Oh!
I wish I was making this up. But sadly I am not. I don't think I even moved for a good 20 seconds. My friends are just in the back. They just as speechless as me. It was dead silence for a good minute. Afterwards, Amelia just got up and walked away like it never happened. And yeah, that was it. That day taught me a lot. It taught me to always keep my guard up, even when I'm in 1,000-degree weather, dripping in salty juice. But I made this video because I wanted people to know that even though boys are boys, it is still very possible for us to, get. I'm not saying that's what Amelia did, because obviously she didn't, but I'm I'm pretty sure I didn't give consent to her. So
That's pretty good, right?
All right. Well, I'm left speechless. Great. Just that stuff usually doesn't happen, but it happens. It's a rare case. The guy either has to be extremely smooth or extremely good looking for that to happen to him. And it's just, mm. I'm just thinking, like, if the genders were reversed and there was a guy that did that to a girl, people would be singing a whole different tune there. So, what would I call that? This is me being extremely kind, over, and I mean over, stepping your boundaries. Because the only people that can do that to me are my friends, all right? That may sound weird, but yeah, all right? They're the only people I trust to be that close to me. Would I mind it if one of my homies just straight up licked my face saying, dog, you looking good? I wouldn't mind. I'd take that as a compliment, you know? But if a girl that I barely knew that did that to me, I would be extremely creeped out, all right? It's just, you gave me no heads up. There was no warning. I'm sweaty. I'm disgusting, but you're down with it. Now, I don't know if I'd be ready to date a freak like that. To date a girl, you know, that's down with the nasty, but that's a red flag. That's one red flag. I usually take 3 red flags, maybe 2, but a girl just lost her flag. So yeah, ask for consent. Everyone watching this video, that'd be really great to society. Everyone, just everyone. Dude, this straight up tie just reminds me of like young Don, the sauce god. That's what one of his videos reminds me of. I don't know if he's got the style down like perfectly, like storytelling wise, because it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get bored. I was interested the entire way, and it kept me entertained. And animation style, pretty good, you know. But that's not it, ladies and gents. That is not it whatsoever. We have one more video to watch called My 5th Grade Bully. That's a heck of a switch right there. So let's get our headphones on and let's get watching. 3, 2, 1, let's react.
okay, all right. Just to be clear, I was never the weird kid in class, I think. Which means that I never really had many incidents where I would consider myself being bullied. Except for one. At the end of my 5th grade year in like
Here's a heads
2012
up.
or
If
so,
you don't
my
think
school
you're the
decided
weird
to
kid,
throw us a end of the year party to
you might
celebrate
be the
our
weird kid.
adolescence, puberty, I don't know. Basically, the whole grade was gonna be at this event, including my bully named Marco. Now, I'm not gonna say I hated Marco, but this dude's mom was like stacked with money. I mean,
Oh, okay.
basically was just a spoiled little brat who would just pick on other kids for having less money than him. Like me, mom, why didn't you spoil me to the point where I became a total head to the other people? Thank you for not doing that. Before I was cleared to go to this school party, my mom said it would be a good idea to have a way to contact her if I needed to, and she gave me my first phone. This phone sucked. You had to press the number like five times in order to text the letter, but you couldn't tell me nothing, man. This was the first phone I ever had. So of course I'm gonna be happy. Fast forward to the party, and things were actually
It's pretty
fun.
smart. I'm gonna give
Didn't
my
know
kid a
that
flip phone when they ask for it.
Sweat so much. I was getting ready to leave, so I made sure to call my mom on my new phone. Then I hear laughing. What's so funny, Marco? Oh, nothing. It's
No,
just
come on,
that
Marco.
your phone
Tell me,
is
dog.
kind of.
Tell me.
Okay. Oh yeah, Mom. I think I'm about ready for you to pick me up. Hey everybody. Ty has a flip phone. You see? I don't hate Marco. On the outside, I was so unfazed, you would almost think that I wasn't internally dying from depression. Luckily, I moved schools after that year, so I didn't really see Marco after that. So, Marco, if you're somehow seeing this, I do not hate you. I despise you, you bitch.
Oh, that's it? Oh, I thought there'd be more to the story. Like, no revenge or anything like that? I mean, yeah, people say don't get revenge, but, get revenge. It depends on the circumstances, alright? I mean, I think I remember, like, one guy in high school sleeping with his bully's mom. The bully, he slept with his bully's mom. I think I remember that from high school. And I think when you're that young, it's okay for you to get revenge, you know? If you're in high school, yeah, for sure, get revenge. In moderation. Don't just straight up ruin their lives unless they deserve it, but just, if they, just like pick on you, then, just take some, boxing classes or some jiu-jitsu and kick their ass. But if they're just straight up teasing you, just watch a whole bunch of roast videos and take notes. So that way you're prepared to roast them back, And after that roast, he thinks he just gets so mad that he wants to beat you up. That's what the boxing classes are for, right? Boxing classes or any freaking fighting classes, and watch roasting videos and just take notes, all right? You'll be unstoppable in high school if you follow those two things, all right? Anyways, yeah, that story was really short. I thought it'd have like maybe a happy ending, and like probably like a moral lesson, because I think that's what most animation channels have, just like a lesson to learn at the end of the video. It just stopped abruptly, so that threw me off real quick. If I can find a moral to the story, I mean, he handled it pretty well. He looked unfazed. There was like multiple situations on how that could have been handled. He could have roasted his bully back. He could have been like, yo, bro, do you want to fight? And fought him. Or you could do that. Just stay quiet and just walk away. Either one is good, It depends on what kind of person you want to be. Me, I'd roast this dude. I'd send him I'd roast him to another dimension. And if that didn't work, I'd punch him to another dimension, all right? Because life is like prison. You can't let them smell your weakness. That made no sense. Anyways, from what I've learned from bullying is if you stand your ground and fight back, they'll either get like annoyed and think, this guy's not worth the extra effort of fighting and just leave you alone, or they respect you. Now, if you just say nothing and just keep on getting picked, then nothing will change. You can obviously tell a teacher, and they might or might not do anything, but, if it's that bad, well, it's not that bad, it's just roasting. Stand up for yourself sometimes, if you feel like it. I can't fight, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at fighting morals, all right? I'm sorry. There are many outcomes to this situation. Anyways, straight up Ty, you're doing great. If I have anything to say, I think just like end with a moral of the story, because I think that's what most animation channels do. Uh, you're gonna have to make 10-minute long videos, like every other animation channel does, and just honestly keep up the good work. The videos I've seen so far are good, and I'm gonna watch some more because you got more, and I might even react to some more later in the future. So yeah, hope you guys get ready for. I hope you guys will like that. All right, I think that's enough for today. If you guys want to see the original videos, I'll leave a link in the description down below. As always, if you have any reaction requests whatsoever, feel free to message me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get to it as fast as I can. So yeah, later. How does it feel knowing I'm in your safe space?